Hey, Clovis, before he speaks, what I would recommend in an HP situation like that is when you ask them to leave, and they say they're still healing. I mean, you could do a countdown. You could type chat 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And if they finally don't leave or they don't put their weapon up and they got their weapon out, then there's nothing else to talk about.
I just think we need to go talk to the
Chief
and sit him down and actually talk to him about it. I mean, if he's not going to do nothing, who else can you go to?
If the chief doesn't do anything, then we go up to either Hells or Charlotte.
I mean, if you want my vote, I vote Hells for chief.
No, I vote Anthony for chief.
I just know that it's messed up right now, and I'm going to town.
Anthony for chief. Anthony
I'll go
for
back
chief.
to where I was at.
Right. I'll go back to the gangbanging on the streets.
I was an MG. I'm about to be an MG in Bell. Like, there's so much better organization over there and everybody. It gets a little chaotic, but I mean, you pretty much know what to expect. If you're unbadged, you're unbadged. You're not supposed to be out doing nothing. Basically, you can do patrol missions, or you can't do contraband missions. You do patrol missions, and you can do ride-alongs, and that's it. If you're a badged officer, you still got to do ride-alongs. You're limited on what you can do as far as rest go. You can do no single patrols by yourself ever. You've got to have another badged officer or a vested officer. And basically your duties is to teach the unbadged what you know, as well as the FTO officer, which are the vested, are to teach everybody what they are expected to do. The process is, what is an FTO officer, what is their duties, all that stuff right there. Instead of just everybody trying to run stuff that's in a lower rank, advanced, that don't even have a sergeant's position, it's not captain, it's crazy. I've never seen that. It's complete chaos.
See, my thing is, how are they okay with making a list of who can go to the HP? Like, so say the whole group goes to HP that can go over there. They all get mowed down. We're supposed to set it at the PD. While that happens, we can't leave by what Skylar says. Well, what Skylar says does not affect me and does not apply to me because she is not a higher up. She's not Anthony. She's not the chief. Or she's not Bales. She's not Charlotte. She is Skylar. So she has no say-so. So y'all can go home. Me personally,
I'm done following her.
Exactly, but she thinks you've got to listen to her. She can kick rocks. She ain't gonna tell me what to do because she is not in a higher position of a vested officer like Anthony. She might be, I don't know, the chief, Hales, or Charlotte. So she is.
This is the thing about.
So I'm new to
I'm
new to the PD. Like, I got here for like a day, but what's really grinding on my nerves is when I see like all these policies that people are like taking to an extreme measure, and then it's like we're letting PD killer on the force, while that's like opposite of what the PD should be doing.
Chief said that he wasn't to be hired. Chief said he wasn't to be hired. So that was my other question.
That's what I thought too.
That's why he's a badged officer.
Something else I kind of want to, no offense, but like people that should be in charge of the HP stuff should be literally me, Anthony, and Miss Frizz, because we were the three that were there originally, handling everything today. We know what's going on. We know what the rules are there.
Bales, Charlotte, and the chief. It's Bales, Charlotte, and the chief. That's the three heads.
Yes, that is the three heads, but they're not there. What I'm saying is, like, for that roster, the people that are supposed to be there, and they're supposed to be handling those issues that you guys should be talking to, and that should be in that area, should be me, Miss Frizz, and Anthony, because we were the three that were there originally, and we know what the rules are there. We have Miss Frizz has probably talked to the doctors. I know Anthony has probably talked to the doctors. We know what the rules are there. We're not going to overstep those rules because we cannot. The most that we can do is, okay, if someone walks in with a gun, for instance, we are to give them 3 warnings. After the 3rd warning, we are to put up our macros for the tase, and we are to tase them and detain them. When they are there healing up or buying meds, if they are buying meds, they need to buy meds, they need to leave. If they are there healing up, they have 70 seconds.
My thing is, what gives Skylar the right to go over you, Fez, and Anthony?
No, I already told Skylar right out. I am going to talk to the Chiefs right now.
Yeah, but you understand, and I don't really care who hears it. The Chiefs gonna let her get away with whatever, right?
Well, if you guys feel like that,
if that is the case,
if you guys feel like that, they're good. There's always the faction leader ticket you can open up in Discord. That's an option.
But as I'm going to say, Sparkles, if that is the case, like Anthony said, you can open up a ticket, or number 2, you can go up to Hells in Charlotte. And I know Hells in Charlotte are not going to back down. They already put the kibosh. So hang on, Sparkle. We were talking yesterday, actually, about this, where the Chief is allowing 16-year-olds in. And Charlotte and Hells both put their foot down. Oh, hell no on that.
What about the 14-year-old Isabel?
We're still trying to work that out. We don't know what's going on. I'm waiting to talk to Hells in Charlotte. I am going to be sending them video footage on that.
That girl is 14 years old. The Chief hired her.
Why are they hiring kids when it's 18 and above?
Exactly. Now you see my point. Now you see my problem. Everything is back to Skylar and the Chief.
I feel like whoever hired those kids should be recommended and demoted at least 3 ranks.
The Chief is the one that hired them.
Well, he should be demoted 3 ranks.
That won't happen because nobody's gonna let it happen. That's the problem.
That sucks. If we make a mistake, we either get removed from the faction as officer or demoted.
Hang on.
Yeah, you're right. If we make a mistake, we get reprimanded and we lose a rank. But at the same time, the same doesn't apply for them.
Yeah, it should be someone higher than them that holds everyone accountable, honestly. That's like having you don't have no one who can control the president.
At this point, I'm ready to just drop out of it because, I mean, it's more damn drama and a bunch of fucking kids that can't act their fucking age instead of their shoe size. Like, that's my point. Like, if you're going to act like a fucking